Good morning, all. I, Shankaraya Shastri, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, SGPIT Belagavi. Today, I would like to explain the data visualization technique and its introduction, excellence in visualization part. So, this all comes under model number 3. So, what do you mean by data visualization? Data visualization technology provides a high-tech means for preparing the necessary information that enables sound business choices. It helps executives or senior persons or managements to see the big picture all at once, from trends and numbers to hotspots and trouble areas. So, this allows people in different capacities of decision making to mutually identify the most likely routes for success and to pinpoint the most efficient means for taking ideas forward. So data visualization technology provides a high-tech means using the different tools and technologies we can prepare the necessary information, and by preparing that necessary information enables our business to improve in large sectors, or maybe it is helpful for our future profits and other things. And maybe this data visualization technology is used by bank managers, the principals, or any organization heads to see all information at one dashboard, from trends and numbers, and which are the hotspots and which are the trouble areas where you have to give more concentration, where you have to reduce our concentration. So which are the profitable areas, which are the non-profitable areas. Such type of information you can draw from these data visualization technology. So data visualization is the art and science of making data easy to understand and consume for the end users. So data visualization is viewed by many as a modern equivalent of visual communication. So instead of reading all the information, we can create the data visualization techniques. So by seeing those data visualization techniques, we can understand and consume for the end users. We can understand what type of information is needed for end users, or how it is uh, helpful for presentation and other things. So there are different data visualization techniques are there using modern technologies. So this is one example. So we can visualize the data in terms of line graph. We can visualize the data in the bar graph or pie graph. Apart from these three, so there are a number of the graphs are available, and the presentation things are either available. By taking that help, by taking them, so we can present the data. In data lifecycle management, data visualization is the last step where the data is processed for presentation in an easy to consume manner to the right audience for the right purpose. So this is the data life cycle. So here there are total 7 steps are there. One first step is business understanding, second one is data mining, third one is data cleaning, fourth one is data exploration, fifth feature engineering, sixth predictive modeling, seven data visualization. See, in the data life cycle management, data visualization, so the seventh step is the last step. Here the information is processed, and so this information is easy to understand and easy to make the people to understand, and this is for right audience and at the right purpose. So if you want to get the final picture, you have to go through step number 1 to step number 6. So what is data? What is ideal visualization? Ideal visualization shows the right amount of data in the right order, in the right visual form to convey the high priority information. The right visualization requires an understanding of the consumer's needs, nature of the data, and many tools and techniques available to present data. So ideal visualization means, so collect or extract the correct data or right amount of data in the right order and in the right visual form, and it should be high priority information that should be useful for others. So if you want to get the right visualization, you need to understand the customer needs, what type of data they want, and how to present this data using many available tools and techniques. So to help the client in understanding the situation, the following considerations are important. So first step, fetch appropriate and correct data for analysis. So this requires some understanding of the domain of the client and what is important for the client. For example, in the business setting, in any business setting, so one may need to understand the many parameters of profitability and productivity. So fetch appropriate and correct data for analysis means, so for any business, first you understand the what type of domain and what type of customers are there and how it is important for the client. So if you take any business setting example, in the business only profit and productivity is important. For profit and productivity, so how to collect the data, how to present the data is very important. Second step is sort the data in most appropriate manner. It could be sorted by numerical variables or alphabetically by name. So before you presenting, so you sort the data whether in the numerical way or in the alphabetical way. If it is sorted, then it is well and good. So choose appropriate method to present the data. So third step is, so how you are presenting the data with appropriate tool. The data could be presented as a table or it could be presented as any of the graph types. So we can present the data in terms of table or we can present in terms of bar graph, line graph, pie charts, etc. And fourth step is the data set could be pruned to include only the more significant elements. So here the data is very important. So and the data is good and avoid or remove any type of errors or something noisy data in the presentation. So more data is not necessarily better, so unless it makes the most significant impact on the situation. So for that situation, for that presentation, what is necessary, you can present it. So fifth step is the visualization could show additional dimension for reference, such as the expectations or targets with which to compare the results. The sixth step is the numerical data may need to be binned into few categories. Example, the orders per person were plotted as actual values, while the order sizes were binned into four categorical values. So here the classification is important in the sixth step. So the numerical data so need to bind into few categories. They are classified into the different categories based on the orders, based on the order size, so like that. So seventh step is high level visualization could be backed by more detailed analysis. So for the most significant results, a drill down may be required. So if you take any large business, large sector business, so you can divide or you can drill down. So if there are 1000 employees, then 500 employees, 250 employees, so 100 employees, 10 employees, like that you can drill down and present the data. So drill down means, so you can divide, go on divide and fetch the appropriate data. You do data mining for operations. So last step is need to be present additional textual information. There may be need to present additional textual information to tell the whole story. For example, one may require notes to explain some extraordinary results. So these pictures are, or the visualization techniques are not only important. So apart from that, and to support you for that, some textual information is also very much necessary to explain the whole story or in the pictorial way. So next, so this is one case study. So Dr. Hans Rosling, so visualizing global public health. See how big it is. So Dr. Hans Rosling is a master at data visualization. He is perfected the art of showing data in novel way to highlight unexpected truths. So from the data visualization techniques, you can extract some unexpected information. He has used data visualization to make serious points about global health policy and development. In the diagram, so Dr. Hans Rosling is showing some global public health issues, so the truths and some uh, factors. So using this large uh, presentation video, he has helped demonstrate the progress that the whole world has made in improving public health on many dimensions, where life expectancy is mapped along with the fertility rate for all countries from 60 to 2003, 1960 to 2003. So this is one simple example how to present data using data visualization technique, and he is taking the help. He is taking one case study as a global public health. So excellence in visualization. If you want to become a excellent or the masters in visualization, then what are the techniques? So first one is, so this data visualization techniques reveal the real data, and it shows the real data and induce the viewer to think of the substance of the data. So what is there and where you are, we can compare with others. So based on that data, you can improve ourselves. Avoid distorting what the data have to say. Make large data sets coherent. Encourage the eyes to compare different pieces of data in the data visualization technique by seeing the different data, so we can easily compare. So reveal the data at several levels of detail. Serve a reasonably clear purpose informing our decision making. Based on the data, you can take the decisions. Closely integrate with the statistical and verbal description of the data set. So conclusion: data visualization is the last phase of the data life cycle. It comes once all steps are over. It provides only the final results in terms of graphs, and leads to the consumption of that data by the end user. It should tell an accurate, the data visualization technique should tell an accurate, complete and simple story backed by date wise, year wise, month wise. It shows the data while keeping it insightful and engaging. There are innumerable types of visualizing graphic techniques available for visualizing data. Say line graph, bar chart, pie chart. So many things are there in table form, in comparison tables like that. The choice of the right tools requires a good understanding of the business domain, the data set and the client's needs. So for presenting effectively, right tools are also important, and understanding of the business domain is also important, and collecting the data set and the client needs is also very important. There is ample room for creativity to design ever more compelling data visualization to most efficiently convey the insights from the data. So here there is a ample room for creativity to design more compelling data visualization techniques most efficiently convey the information or insights from the large amounts of data. So this is regarding data visualization technique. Thank you.